What up? It's Jimmy. This is a clip from our big NFL Conference Finals show starring Bebsy, Dutch Boy Fresh, and Nolly Knows. If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Okay, we move on to the AFC Championship. We had Bebsy start with the NFC Championship, so we'll get Dutch Boy Fresh to start the AFC Championship, 6:40 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. Buffalo Bills now 15-3, 6-2 on the road. Kansas City Chiefs 15-2, 7-2 at home. We're at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. 40 Fahrenheit and showers. So we're 3 days before, less than 72 hours before, and it's not just showers for the game time. It's showers from about 3 o'clock on, and showers, for a nice 12-hour chunk, which leads me to believe that it will be showers come game time. Let's pull out the market moves here. We have the Chiefs opening up at -2.5. They've moved to -3. As soon as Mahomes is cleared, I imagine it moves to 3.5. The threes are juiced. This total opened up at 55. And it's dropped a point to 54. Let's start with the Buffalo Bills, making their first conference championship appearance since 1994, coming off their 8th straight win, 17-3 at home over the Ravens. Josh Allen was 23 of 37 for 206 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Stephon Diggs caught 8 passes for 106 yards and 1 touchdown. As a team, they rushed 16 times for just 32 yards, their lowest rushing output since 2002. They got 4 sacks, 7 quarterback hits. Jerry Hughes had 2. Mario Addison, Levi Wallace had 1 each. Their defense held the Ravens to their lowest scoring output in 8 years. Their defense has allowed an average of 17.1 points over their last 8 games. Their red zone defense has been incredible of late. Opponents' last 11 trips, they've allowed just 4 touchdowns and 3 field goals. The Bills lost to these Chiefs in Kansas City 26-17. That and the Bills offense finished with a season low of 206 yards. Allen only threw for 122. The Bills did limit Mahomes. Mahomes only threw for 225 yards passing, but we remember that game had that monster rushing attack from the Chiefs. Edwards-Helaire ran for a season best 161 yards. We'll actually start up with Bebsy here on this spot here. Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Bebsy, do you have interest in backing the Bills here?
To be honest with you, I do. I'm leaning Bills in this one. Look, they've been getting disrespected all year. And minus a lull leading up to that first matchup that they played the Patriots, they've been playing great football, and even better since Matt Milano came back to the lineup and Tremaine Edmonds got healthy. Look, this Bills team is far more balanced than people give them credit for. Other than the Hail Murray, they haven't lost since that first Patriots matchup this year. And look, they're built to be in the playoffs right now. They're cold weather team, so that's not going to be a factor playing against them. I just think the only knock I have on the Bills is an inconsistent run game, especially with Moss out. Singletary is a fine runner, but he's not a great runner. He's not a dominant runner. So they're going to have to go to the air, and they're going to have Josh Allen running the ball as well. But I got to be honest with you. I like them in this situation, especially with the uncertainty regarding Mahomes. But I think we'll get to that when we start breaking down the Chiefs, because I have my theory on that as well. But I really like the way Buffalo is playing right now.
Yeah, they're playing good football. There's no doubt about this 15-3 Bills squad. Let's hear what Nolly Knows has to say about the Buffalo Bills and their first conference championship since 1994.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to like about Bills Mafia right now. You know, they're hot. They're coming in red hot. You talk about ATS, 9-1 ATS in their last 10 because of what Bebsy said. You know, they keep getting disrespected. You know, they're not believing in what they're doing over there. And I mean, the scary thing is what he mentioned, the running game, but they seem to have abandoned it. Just put the ball in Josh Allen's hand and let him make the right decision. And he has been. The guy's a baller. And when you talk about the difference between them and the Chiefs, they're actually a lot of similarities. They're built similar. They got a lot of similar holes in their defense. Their offenses run similar tactics. But I mean, this is going to be a great game. To me, I'm more so looking at the total in this game.
And how are you planning on hammering the total?
Well, to me, I think it's just these totals are getting inflated over here in the postseason, and I'm looking at the under. I like it quite a bit. I'm looking at the under.
The under makes a lot of sense. It does make a lot of sense. Interesting. Dutch Boy Fresh. Bills, how you feel about them? Are you going to be using them come Sunday?
I mean, I feel great about the Bills. Bills Mafia's put a lot of money in my pocket this year. Josh Allen, a lot of crush money props all around with Josh Allen has been great. Stephon Diggs is a money maker. Like he said, put your money on me. I'm not mad at that. I like Stephon Diggs a lot. When it comes to the Bills, I think the only way they're really, when I look at both teams, the only way they're really overmatched here is when it comes to coaching. I think Andy Reid is leaps and bounds a better coach than McDermott, in my personal opinion. And that's where these two teams separate. I mean, we can argue all day. Mahomes, I'm sure people, say, and he probably is a better quarterback than Josh Allen. But I'm really high on Josh Allen, have been high on him, and he's proven to everyone how good he can be and will be. But the Chiefs, on the other hand, they haven't been, a moneymaker for me or anyone else. I think the only way you've been making money on Kansas City this year is if you've been teasing them. They're 3-6 ATS at home this year. And they're 0-5 in their last 5 ATS at home. So this might be a spot for Kansas City to finally get right with Mahomes, but I don't know how you can back. I'm gonna wait, and hopefully I can get some Bills Mafia money and get 3.5 there when Mahomes gets cleared. But I look at this game more in a prop aspect because, like Nolly said, I do believe this is going to be a great game. I think we will be able to take advantage of some props, but the number is pretty high, so I'm going to stay away from the total as well.